Well, the Ontario Hockey League certainly took its time getting to the bottom of its little Bountygate scandal, didn't it? From the time these allegations first came to light back in January, the Barrie Colts kept defenseman Kashawn Aitchison out of their lineup for a game against the Wolves because they were concerned about the bounty that had allegedly been placed upon him. And as the league went through its investigation, the teams played again and again. Aitchison was kept out of the lineup as a precaution. So, yeah, the league took some time in getting to the bottom of this. But I think once it arrived at the ruling, it got the ruling right. Indeed, the punishment in this case does fit the crime, and the punishment is undoubtedly severe. A 15-game suspension for Wolves forward Nathan Villeneuve and a 10-game ban for his teammate Evan Conyon. Why? Well, the league says those players violated the OHL's social media policy and did so in a manner detrimental to the welfare of the league and in a way that would greatly compromise player safety and the overall integrity of the game. Strong words in a strong ruling. And I get it. There are some frustrating inconsistencies here, right? I mean, the 15-game suspension assessed to Villeneuve is the longest the league has issued this season. And nobody was hurt, at least not physically. The longest suspension prior to this was a 10-game suspension for a check to the head that knocked out the player who had been checked to the head for 15 games. So the injured player misses as much time as this suspension, but the player who injured him in that particular case only got 10 games. And then, of course, there's the idea that if you say something in the heat of the moment on the ice, like, I don't know, I'm going to get you, or keep your head up next time, or whatever, you're going to get maybe what, a 2-game suspension? I'm trying to use the right language here because you see, this is on the internet and it's going to last forever. And I don't want anything being taken out of context. But you might get a 2-game ban for something you say within the context of the game. But why I think this ruling is right on the part of the Ontario Hockey League is because of what I just alluded to. I'm going to be careful what I say here because this is on the internet and it's like permanent now, right? When you enter something into a group chat, when you post something online, it is there forever. Even if you delete later, you might not delete before somebody takes a screenshot of it. And there are real world implications to this. If you say something threatening online in real life, you might find yourself before a court of law to answer for your threatening action. So yeah, is the suspension severe? Is it coming at a really bad time for the Sudbury Wolves, who are headed towards first place, battling for it, and then thinking of a long playoff run? You bet it is. But a penalty this stiff hopefully sends a message and becomes a very teachable moment for these young men for the rest of their lives. I'm Farwell. It's Friday. We'll see you at the rink.